What's going on, YouTube? It is Black Shot back at another video for you guys today, okay? So I was requested to check out this video. It's called Top 10 Greatest Modern Horror Movie Endings. And if you know me, you know I love a good horror movie, okay? I'm ready for Annabelle, The Conjuring 3, It Chapter 2, etc., okay? So without any further ado, let's check out this list, see if it's any movies I've seen before, all right? Let's get into it. In about 3, 2, 1. Subscribe.
Hey guys, I'm Rebecca from Watch Mojo,
What's up,
and
Rebecca?
today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 modern horror movie endings.
I ain't seen The Ring in a while. She scared the hell
Before
out of
we
me, I
begin,
can tell you that.
we publish new
Back in the
content
day.
every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Right.
By modern, we
Ugh.
mean released since the year 2000, and I feel like this goes without saying, but I will say it anyway. Spoiler alert.
Right. I've never heard of this movie before in my life. The Invitation. Something about to blow up. What the
Number
fuck? Why are the
10,
lights red?
It Follows. Director David
Oh,
Robert
that
Mitchell's
movie.
low-budget horror flick came out of seemingly nowhere when it shocked audiences back in 2015.
Ew.
The film deals with a sexually transmitted supernatural force that follows and kills
Oh,
its
yeah,
victims
that.
along a chain of sexual partners.
Ew.
The only way to avoid death? You guessed it, pass it along via sex. At the film's conclusion,
Disgusting.
when Jay and Paul believe they've gotten rid of the force during the bloody pool showdown, the film hints that they may not be so safe after all. While walking peacefully down their suburban block, we see a figure slowly walking behind them in the distance. It is a perfectly ambiguous horror ending that left audiences terrified.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord.
Number 9, Wreck. This
Never
Spanish
heard of
found
it.
footage film details the plight of journalist Angela Vidal and her cameraman Pablo as they find themselves trapped in an apartment building overrun with some sort of demonic possession virus. The film is scary
Okay.
throughout, but its ending is truly intense. Angela and Pablo in a darkened apartment, lit only with their night vision camera, when one of the possessed becomes aware of them.
What? Oh, shit. Yep, they're
We
dead.
see Pablo's brutal death as Angela struggles to get a hold of the camera so she can see in the darkness. After finding but then dropping
Kinda
the
remind me
camera,
of
the
Paranormal
audience
Activity.
sees Angela crawl towards
The
it
first one.
before she's abruptly pulled into the darkness.
Bye-bye.
Number 8, The Mist. This Stephen King adaptation is notorious for its downer ending. After being trapped in a supermarket for the entire film, David Drayton and his group of survivors make their escape into the monster-ridden mist in
shit.
an attempt to find rescue.
Wasn't that the doctor from Captain America?
After hours of driving, finding no survivors, the group's car runs out of
Shit on
gas,
E.
with David using the last of his ammunition to put all the other survivors out of their misery, including his very young son, before they can be consumed by monsters.
Oh.
With nothing
Okay.
left to kill himself with, David prepares to be killed, only to be rescued by the military just moments after mercy killing 4 people.
That damn it would have been me too. I would have been like, let's get it over with. Okay,
Number
that's
7,
dramatic as
Drag
hell.
Me to Hell. If you've seen any of his Evil
I ain't
Dead
seen this
series,
in a long
you
time.
know Sam Raimi likes his horror with a generous helping of tongue-in-cheek humor.
That's
Drag Me to
disgusting.
Hell
What
is
is
no
that shit and
exception,
maggots?
delivering the absurd horror you'd expect
Like I
from
said, I
Raimi.
ain't seen this in a long time.
I mean, you can still back on.
The film culminates with Alison Lohman's Christine realizing she
finna-
failed to break the curse
Girl,
placed
you
on her
finna-
before falling
You're dead.
onto a set of train
You're fucking
tracks.
dead! Yep, you're dead.
A
You're dead.
portal to hell opens beneath her, with spectral arms dragging her in and fulfilling the film's title. Her boyfriend, played by Justin Long, can only watch in horror as Christine cries for help.
Oh! She talking about help
Number
me.
6, The Others.
Girl, you dead.
Alejandro Amenabar's 2001 Ghost Story stars Nicole Kidman as Grace, the mother of 2 children living on an island off the coast of Normandy following World War II.
Listen to me.
That's what's her
I've
name.
seen them
I
too.
can't think
Grace
of
and
her.
her kids begin to believe
Oh,
their
God.
house is haunted as the film goes on,
got creepy
but the
as hell.
real shocker comes near the film's end.
Is that how she killed you? with a pillow.
It's revealed that Grace murdered her children before killing herself, and they've been the ghost in the house ever since. Crazy,
Well,
right?
damn. I mean, they did look dead in that picture.
Eventually, Grace and her kids come to terms with their status as ghosts and decide to happily and peacefully inhabit or haunt the house together.
Will we ever see him again? I don't know.
Number 5, The Witch.
Witch.
This slow burn supernatural tale
seen
may
this
not have
one
been the
either.
type of horror movie many were expecting, but by the film's end, all hell breaks loose, and we're paid a visit by the devil himself.
Oh, Jesus. Get the fuck away from me.
After the family is plagued by strange goings-on and disappearances,
Lord, not a
things
goat.
come to a head when the
Or
witch
whatever fuck
finally
that
makes
is.
her move, creating chaos on the farm that ends with only young Thomason left alive. Thomason makes a pact with the devil in the form of the family's goat before she joins a coven of witches in the midst of some sort of ceremony. It is a creepy ending that serves as a perfect payoff to the film's churning pace.
Yeah, this does look quite creepy.
Number 4, Saw. The year 2004 saw director James Wan break onto the scene with his horror
Shout out
hit
to James
Saw.
Wan. One of the best.
The film shows the struggle of several victims of the serial killer known as Jigsaw as they attempt to solve his puzzle and escape with their lives. The film's twisting and turning plot comes to a head when it's revealed that the seemingly dead body lying in the room through the whole film was actually the Jigsaw killer himself. Every other character in the film was essentially a pawn in his game, and there are no winners in this one.
Nope. Damn.
Number 3, Hereditary. Most people weren't too sure what to expect heading into Hereditary. It's safe
Okay,
to
that's
say we got
disgusting.
more than we bargained for. After a tangled plot involving a coven,
Oh, yeah,
a
that was-
demon, and a tragic accident, 16-year-old
That was
Peter was
horrible.
penciled in as the new host for the demon Payman. After a terrifying scene depicting an attack by his possessed mother, Peter is drawn into the backyard treehouse that belonged to his deceased sister Charlie.
That was gross. What the heck?
Charlie's soul is transferred into Peter, fulfilling a prophecy that we can imagine is going to have some pretty dire consequences for the rest of the world.
Disgusting.
Number 2, Get Out. 2017's
That was a good
massive horror hit Get Out drew both popular and critical acclaim for its frank analysis of race in America today.
My dad would have voted for Obama a third time if he could have.
After Chris uncovers the full conspiracy at play and has nearly escaped from Rose's family farm, she confronts him one last time in the driveway. As Chris tries to stop the bleeding, half-dead Rose from killing him, a police car approaches.
I thought it was Dan for
With
his
the
ass.
added cultural context of police violence against black men, the scene immediately takes on a new feeling of dread, before it's revealed that the driver of the car is Chris's TSA agent friend Rod.
TS motherfucking A.
Talk about the biggest sigh of relief. Don't expect any sigh of relief after director Jordan Peele's follow-up film Us, however, which also left viewers with a whole lot of questions and paranoid of their own shadows.
Y'all scared of
Exactly.
family?
Hi, can I help you?
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some
See, I was just
honorable
talking about
mentions.
Creepy. What the hell is she doing? The House of the Devil. Never saw that one either. Oh boy. I'm surprised they didn't make him look all. Whoa! Yep, she's dead.
Everything all right?
Martyrs.
Well, have you?
I'm afraid not.
Oh shit.
Keep doubting, Etienne.
Number 1, The Cabin in the Woods.
Me,
That one too.
virgin.
We work with what we have.
This clever twist on a classic horror motif is a sharp and scary thrill ride that ends in a way that manages to be hilarious, frightening, and entertaining all at the same time.
This should have gone differently.
with Dana and Marty being the only survivors after uncovering the underground facility that caused the night's chaos. The pair releases the rest of the monsters,
underground
deciding
shit.
to bring the facility down.
Hell?
We're not talking about change. We're talking about the agonizing death of every human soul on the planet.
They soon discover that they are part of a sacrificial ritual meant to stop the end of the world. Dana must kill Marty in order to prevent Armageddon, but decides it isn't worth it, leaving the pair to sit and watch the world come to an end.
Well, damn, how selfish.
Boo! Yeah, that would have been a lame ending. Anyway, if you like this video, be sure to hit that like.
Okay, y'all, so I could definitely agree with Get Out, because I remember I saw it twice, and even within like the second time, because I didn't fully understand what was going on, like the ending was like, Lord, is he finna get gunned down by the damn police? But nope, it was your boy L'Oreal, okay? He was like, I'm TS motherfucking A, and we handle shit, okay? And consider this shit fucking handle. And I could also agree with Saw 2, because it's just like, I thought the dude was gonna get out, but lo and behold, the motherfucker who was behind the doll and whatnot, fucking Jigsaw and shit, he was up in the damn room, and the dude ended up staying caught up in there, dead, I believe, eventually. But like, seriously. And I'll say for me, one of my personal honorable mentions by James Wan actually is Dead Silence. Like, mind you though, when Dead Silence first came out, and I first saw it when I was 11 years old in the movie, terrified. And I honestly do not to this day understand how my mama ended up taking me to see that movie at 11 years old, because I guess she didn't really understand what the hell this movie was going to be about. I don't know if I ended up saying I wanted to see it. I don't know what I was thinking if I did, because it's like, that movie terrified me. I mean, seriously, just imagine that your family being cursed by a woman who wanted to be a doll, and she made all these damn dolls, and basically if you get one of them, just know that you dead. You know what I'm saying? Just know that she coming for your ass, and that she gonna kill any and everybody that has something to do with her damn death. Because if you saw Dead Silence, and spoiler alert if you never seen this movie, but as Henry explained, which is one of the characters in the movie, every man who was responsible for raiding her house and forcing her to scream to cut out her tongue, which, you know, killed her, whatever. She killed all their families, all their women, their children, and their children's children, and so on and so forth. And she wouldn't stop till she killed them all. So, I mean, just imagine being in a situation like that, and you just happen to be related to the boy who told Mary Shaw, that doll that you got in your lap is not talking. You're doing the talking for him. And she looked at his ass and said,
Now, who's the dummy?
how could you not be terrified by some shit like that? Come on, son. But anyway, you guys, that was one of my personal honorable mentions. If you all enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Comment below what's some of your honorable mentions as far as like great modern horror movie endings, whether old or new. Let me know in the comments below. And matter of fact, also name me one of your favorite horror movies from way back in the day to like now, like the most recent one, whatever, don't matter. And don't forget to let me know anything I can react to for you guys next. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, follow me on my Instagram, and hit that notification bell so you all can know when I have a video up and loaded. Okay, it's Black Shaw. Stay tuned.